Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Several government agencies, aside from the Justice Department, will launch a probe into alleged anomalies hounding state-run insurer PhilHealth. To give us the details, joining us is News 5's Marcel Halili from Mandaluyong. Marcel, what's going on? What other government agencies, will be probing the PhilHealth?
Sean, following the anomalies and corruptions alleged anomalies and corruptions thrown against PhilHealth, President Rodrigo Duterte orders the Justice Department to create a task force that will investigate PhilHealth officials as well as other employees of the said agencies involved in the allegations. Pala spokesman Harry Roque says President Duterte is exasperated with all the allegations of corruption against PhilHealth, especially amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Roque said there have been investigations in Congress and Senate about the alleged corrupt officials, but there was no concrete results until now. This is one of the reasons why the president decided to give more power to the task force to immediately resolve the issue. Aside from the DOJ, the Civil Service Commission, Commission on Audit, Office of the Executive Secretary, the Ombudsman, and the Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission will also be part of the task force. They will also have the prerogative to suspend any PhilHealth officials to ensure a fair trial of the case. This means that the fate of PhilHealth President Ricardo Morales also depends on the recommendation of the task force. Meanwhile, Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara says they will form a high-level task force immediately. Roque said the president has zero tolerance on corruption and that he proved this when he fired erring officials from the start of his term. He said it is moot and academic to ask whether the president has personally talked to Morales as he has made a decision on the issue. Moreover, Roque said the president's directive gives a clear message to all the crocodiles in PhilHealth that all their happy days are over. Sean, Malacanang has insisted that the government will not allow PhilHealth to go on bankruptcy because presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that the government guaranteed PhilHealth. It means that if PhilHealth needs additional budget, the government will allocate fundings for them. Sean?
All right, thank you for that update, Marcel Halili, joining us from Mandaluyong. PLDT Chairman Manny V. Pangilinan assures President Duterte that they will improve their services by year-end. Pangilinan vowed that PLDT will continue to ramp up capital spending to upgrade its services. Duterte recently called out Globe and Smart in his 5th State of the Nation address and warned that he will close them by December if their services do not improve.
I'm publicly assuring him that we'll do our best to meet his expectations.
And here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. Indigenous peoples groups have filed before the Supreme Court the 26th petition seeking to declare the anti-terror law unconstitutional. The groups alleged that the controversial statute violates their right to self-determination. Palace spokesman Harry Roque says that reports stating that the Philippines has more COVID-19 cases than Indonesia are inconclusive. Roque says Indonesia does not know the real number of its cases because it's not testing as many people as the Philippines. And NEDA Acting Chief Carl Chua says 7 million Filipinos lost their jobs in the second quarter of the year. To address this, Roque says government is working on the proposed Bayanihan 2 law as part of the country's recovery efforts amid the pandemic. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.